probably should have been clear on this when I was young, but when I was young, I looked around and we were poor. It was Edmonton in the 1980s. Things crashed, the economy crashed. It was as miserable maybe as it is now, or maybe worse. I don't know. I'm worried about Alberta right now, but I'm worried about the whole country. But at the time, I realized that people who were in law had a job. They had a job, and they had a job because of the fact that nobody could just hang up their shingle. So it was the exclusionary aspect, and it was the hurdles that would get you into that. And as a consequence, those people were always still earning a living. So as a paralegal, as a lawyer, you're still earning a living. If you've got those skills, and particularly if you have that designation, you're probably still going to be earning a living. So that's what motivated me. But I was really off track for a long time. And I would tell you, at some point, I was a high school dropout. I didn't finish high school. I'm still a high school dropout. But I sat down and I thought, okay, what the hell am I going to do? Which is have a goal. Have a goal. Sit down and have a goal. Think about your goal and think about how you're going to get there. That's the first thing that you have to do. When you have a goal, it's not so bad because you see the steps. There's steps in school, right? They give you a syllabus, or they tell you what you've got to learn. You just have to learn those things. Make sure that you know them to be able to write the exam, do the paper. It's all broken down into bite-sized chunks for you. The schools exist. The schools want you to succeed. Everybody mostly wants you to succeed. Your instructors want you to succeed. So have the goal, stick with the goal, think of a plan, come up with a good plan. I thought to myself, God, I've got to be smart enough to be able to think my way out of a paper bag. I think my way how to become a lawyer. Think of your way how to become a paralegal. Well, you got to that point, stick with it, but then don't drift. So you're done. You're finished. I got my certificate here. I'm going to get a job. You got to pick another goal. Pick a different goal. Stick with that goal. Start going to that goal. So that's the first thing. The second thing I would say is if you've picked a good goal and you've got some decent ideas and you're confident about them, confident about your success, then forget the naysayers. There's going to be people who are critical of you. There's people who don't like the fact that I sing. There's going to be people there's police officers who hate the fact that I've refined this thing. Forget the naysayers. Just go out there and do your thing. Try and do it as well as you can. You are taught all the time in law, you got to think about your reputation in the profession and so forth. You actually have to think about your client. Your client's interest, cover your ass, obviously, but you're there to defend your client. Don't spend too much time thinking about your reputation in the profession. Get out there, do your best, do a good job, and forget the naysayers.